Children, some of the numericals of exercise 3E I wanted to discuss with you. So, see, the starting questions are very simple. I think you can do them yourself. So, up to question number 6, I think they are very simple. You can do. They are based on the formula W is equal to mg. So, those you can do. I will simply discuss question number 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay. So before starting that, let me tell you again, we have discussed this thing earlier also, that first let me tell you the equations of motion. They are v is equal to u plus at, right? V square is equal to u square plus 2as, and s is equal to ut plus half at square, right? So in case of vertical motion, we will be replacing a with g, right? And if the body is thrown vertically upwards, okay, suppose the body is thrown vertically upwards, then a will be replaced by minus g, and at the highest point, v, that is the final velocity, will be 0. Okay, and for the vertically downward motion, suppose a ball or something is thrown vertically downwards, free fall that we say, so in that case initial velocity u will be 0. So you have to keep in mind, while reading the numerical, while reading the question, you should try to make out these things. If this is vertically upward motion, you can at once say that v is equal to 0, right? If vertically downward motion, at once you can say u is equal to 0, right? So let us see the questions and I'll tell you if there is something else to be told. So 17th question, let us first see the numerical. A ball is thrown vertically upwards. Now see, the ball is thrown vertically upwards. At once I have written v is equal to 0, the first thing, right? Then with an initial velocity 49 meter per second, so u is written 49 meter per second. Calculate the maximum height attained, so you have to find h. So here you have got v, u, and you have to find h. So what equation we can use here? V square is equal to u square minus 2gh, because the motion is vertically upwards, right? So the calculation you can do. Then the time taken by it before it reaches the ground again. So before it reaches the ground again, that means from here it is thrown vertically upwards. From this place it is thrown vertically upwards, right? And then it is coming back. Okay, so time taken, you have to calculate. First what we'll do, we'll calculate the time taken in going up, and then we can multiply it by 2. Okay, time taken in going up and then coming back will be same. So time taken can be calculated from v is equal to u minus dt. You put the values, t is equal to 5 seconds. So total time taken, they are asking now before it comes back, when it is thrown and then it comes back. So t total time will be equal to 5 multiplied by 2, twice of the time taken to go up. Okay, then 18th question. A stone is dropped freely in a well from its top. Excuse me. A stone is dropped freely. That means u is equal to 0. At once I can write u is equal to 0. From the top of a tower and it reaches the ground in 4 seconds. T is equal to 4 seconds given, g given 10 meter per second square. You have to find out h. So you can simply put these values. Here you won't be able to use v is equal to v square is equal to u square plus 2gh because you don't know v. If you want to use that equation, you can, but in order to do that, you will have to calculate v first. So you can apply v is equal to u plus gt, but that will be a very long process. So we don't want to do that, no? So much lengthy process. Then the 19th question, a pebble is dropped freely. Dropped freely, matlab u is equal to 0. So okay, this is the, okay, let me do this for you. I have done the 20th question. Okay, 19th, let us do it together. Fine. A pebble is dropped freely in a well from its top. So u is equal to 0. It takes 20 seconds for the pebble to reach the water surface. T is equal to 20 seconds. Taking g is equal to 10 meter per second square, and speed of sound, okay, speed of sound is given. So v sound is equal to 330 meter per second. Find the depth of water surface. Depth of water surface, okay. So you can simply put h is equal to ut plus half gt square. U is 0, half, g is 10, t square means 20 multiplied by 20. So this becomes 10. So 2000 meter. Okay, this is the depth of the well. So this is one of the answers. Then the time when echo is heard after the pebble is dropped. Okay, now see, suppose this is the water surface. Okay, the pebble was dropped from here. Okay, it took 20 seconds. Now what will happen? Now as soon as it touches the water surface, the sound comes to the person again. The sound, now the sound is coming back. So let us calculate the time taken by the sound. So time taken by sound, you know that velocity is equal to distance upon time. So velocity is given 330, distance you have calculated 2000 upon time. So t is equal to 2000 upon 330. When you calculate it, you will get 6.1 second. Okay, so the total time taken for the echo to be heard, the man here will have to wait for 20 seconds for the stone to be dropped till here, and then for the sound to come. So total time taken for the echo to be heard will be equal to 20 plus 6.1. So this becomes 26.1 seconds. Fine. Then question number 20. See, a ball is thrown vertically upwards from the top of a tower. See the diagram. A ball is thrown vertically upwards from the top of a tower. So from this, see, this is a tower. From this place, it is thrown vertically upwards. Okay, with an initial velocity 19.6. So what do we have? We have u is equal to 19.6, and as I told you, for upward motion you can immediately say that the final velocity v will be 0. So v is equal to 0. So Then what do they say? The ball reaches the ground after 5 seconds. So it was thrown from here, from the top of the tower, but then it reaches the ground, goes up and comes to the ground in 5 seconds. Okay, you have to calculate the height of the tower and the velocity of the ball reaching the ground on reaching the ground. Okay, so let us first calculate the time taken to reach the highest point. So for this case, now see, let us reduce the problem to a smaller one. What is being done? The ball is thrown from the tower vertically upwards with an initial velocity 19.6, and what are we going to do? We have to find out the time in which it reaches the highest point. That means v is equal to u minus gt, and put the values. T will come out to be 2 seconds. Now when the ball was thrown from here, it took 2 seconds to go to reach the highest point. It will come back to this level, so it will take 2 more seconds. The total time taken to go and come back to this point again will be 4 seconds. 2 plus 2, 4 seconds, right? Then from here it will reach the ground. So the question says that to reach the ground it takes 5 seconds. So 5 minus 4, okay, total time taken is 5, and we are saying to come back to this level it took 4 seconds. So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. That means to reach from here to here it is taking 1 second. Okay, now our problem has reduced to the ball being thrown from this point and it reaches the ground in 1 second, but from here it is not falling freely. Okay, it was falling freely from this point. From here it is not falling freely. At this point its velocity will be same as it was earlier, u is equal to 19.6. If you want, here you can calculate it. See, now the problem has when you want to find out the velocity over this point, what do you want to do? See, now the ball is falling from here and reaches here in 2 seconds. So you can simply calculate v is equal to u plus gt. Now the downward fall is happening. So initial velocity is now 0. It is falling from here. This v is equal to 0 has become the initial velocity for this fall. So 0 plus g is 10, and this is okay, 9.8. G is given 9.8 multiplied by 2. So this becomes 19.6 meter per second. So at this point, when the ball will come back, at this point the velocity is 19.6 meter per second. Now the problem has reduced to the ball falling from here to here, right, from the top of the tower to here. That means so now during this fall u is equal to 19.6, h we have to find out, and t is 1. So we will simply apply this formula, put these values, and we will get the height over here. So I hope you will be able to do all the other numericals. That's all for today, children.